Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. It's time to tidy up the chart a bit. I wanna show you a few scenarios now with the latest price action. For that, we need to take out these trend reversal areas. They were successful, they worked out, but it's time, I think, just to hide them now, because things, have moved on. So let's make things a little bit clearer on the chart. What I'd like to do as well, we want to talk about different scenarios that could be unfolding here. Yeah, because things with this price action did get quite a bit messy up there. Yeah, they did get quite messy. So let's take some of these subwave counts out. No need to show them. Take some of these support areas out, and we just focus on what we have in front of us. So I feel that's okay, because I want to show you a couple of really high level scenarios so that you understand what can unfold here in the next few weeks. Right, so we look at the price section. Yeah, second, let me just make that yellow and then we're good to go. Oops. Come on, why did you not change color? There you go. Okay, so obviously we're looking at this structure here, which is basically the price since it bottomed on the 10th of March, which was this long-term trend reversal area. Really great, price has moved on, but we're hovering still sort of below resistance, and things start to look here on the ETH chart a little bit corrective. So again, we've got the ETH BTC chart that tells us Bitcoin is going to outperform Ethereum. We've got a very choppy structure here, and even though Ethereum did rally a bit more than Bitcoin last few weeks, it's sort of now left behind a little bit. So how can we understand that? So at the moment, for me, the trend is clearly up, okay? Especially as long as we're holding all the micro support levels and so on. I've got a few ideas here how this can unfold. So obviously, the one that I often talk about is the idea that of the 10th of March low, we rallied obviously in a wave 1, we had a very shallow wave 2. Then we had another 1-2 set up here, and another 1-2 set up here, and we can rally next in a third wave. Direct breakout count, absolutely possible, and for my go-to scenario at the moment, as long as the $1,800 level is holding. So for now, this is still good to go. What is another scenario? Another scenario, and we talked about that in yesterday's video, is that the move of the 10th of March to this high on the 20th of March, and there is an argument, was the wave 1 here, was it here or here? That doesn't really matter. But that we peaked here in a wave 1, unchanged from the previous one. But then this was an A wave. What we're currently doing is a B wave. Yeah, we have 3 waves up. Can you see that? A, B, C in wave B. So basically A wave. So wave 1 up there, the top, A wave down, overshooting B wave, and we come down in C. That's still possible, yeah? And we would head sort of into this region between 1472 and 1608. That's certainly a scenario to watch out for if we drop below $1,800, okay? Very important. What's next? Another, and that's the third scenario. And this is, by the way, a bullish scenario. It just means a deeper pullback. So I would actually very much like this scenario, but at the moment we're holding support, so I focus on the upside. Another scenario, which explains the choppy price action really well, is again that, yes, we rallied in a wave 1 here of the 10th of March low. We came down in a wave 2. So far, no change to the first scenario, but then, and there's different ways of looking at it, but then probably this here, so wave 1, okay, wave 2, this here is a wave 3, coming down here, yeah, bottomed probably already in a wave 4, and we're now working our way up here in a wave 5. Basically that all of this pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10th of March low is a 5-wave move up in a larger wave 1 in a leading diagonal. Okay, so all of this would be a wave 1 of a higher degree third wave. Now, if this is the case and we peak somewhere here in a wave 1, then breaking below, let's say, those trend lines that you can actually draw quite nicely here now in an ascending wedge, which became quite obvious to me in the last few days. If we break below the trend line, which basically comes together with breaking below $1,800, right? The $1,800 is a little bit lower, but it gives us a bit of a buffer. Well, then, you know, this would send us down lower, and it wouldn't go as far as the yellow box. So I have no confirmed top in place, so I can't really give you a support area, but it will come close, sort of the $1,500, $1,600 region. This is certainly something to watch, this ascending wedge, okay? They normally break to the downside. That's why I highlight that particularly in this video, that this would be the fallback scenario if we drop below $1,800. But it would also be bullish, you know? So when we see that coming, I'm gonna highlight it to you. So with Ethereum, I'm less confident that we go directly to escalation. Yeah, Bitcoin, I'm a bit more confident just because of the ETH BTC chart. So short term, not much change. Yeah, the micro level here, possible 5-wave move up occurred between Sunday and here Tuesday, right, where we peaked at around 1930, came down in a 3-wave move, rallied again, but it's just stuck in resistance. So resistance goes up all the way up to 1955, FIB resistance. So we could now argue, yeah, okay, maybe we're in a 3rd wave, but then I want to see a break above 1955 to confirm that. Target for that 3rd wave, let's do that as well. And this is just the micro level, yeah. $2,020, yeah, minimum. Now, if we cannot get above 1955, this could still come down and retest the orange box in this alternate flat pattern where the wave 2 that is sitting here at the moment on Sunday's low would just be reset over here. So again, it's just detail. So the idea is, again, as long as we're holding $1,800, below that it would get close to invalidation. As long as we're holding $1,800, I focus directly on higher, but it could of course go up and down a little bit more. And if we break below 1800, then it's going to be one of these scenarios that I just showed you on the higher time frame. All right, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.